So in this video what I'm going to be doing is turn a simple pen using these new tools from Record Power. First of all, we've got the small project Mandrel Saver Kit, and we've got this Pro Comfort small project tool set. So you can buy these individually. So for the tool turning set, I believe it's just under £200, and for the Mandrel Saver Kit it's just under £100, or you can buy the complete master set for just under £300. So let's get started. I'm going to get a block of wood, and I'm going to be using zebra wood, and I'll show you how I make a simple pen using these new tools I've got. So I might as well show you what you get in the kit. So you can see here, this is the round carbine Pro Comfort tool. Now they do a Pro Comfort round carbine one already, but this is a shorter handle because you're working on smaller projects. Then you've got the slanted skew, just really for getting in really small areas and really nice for finishing off the pen. And you've got a parting tool. So this kit's designed not only for pen turning, you can do lots of different things by turning whistles, and you can also make rings. The main thing I'm really excited about with the kit is this here. So this is the Mandrel Saver. You've got the adjustment there to extend or make the shaft smaller. So this part goes in the headstock. On the tailstock you've got this here with the Mandrel Saver, and it's got double bearings in there and there. So you don't get any flex once you've got all the pieces inside, and just adjust your tailstock for the tension. The wood I'm going to be using is this zebra wood, really nice piece of wood, and I'm using a standard slimline kit, and I'm going to show you how I get that into that and turn it into a beautiful pen. So now I've cut it into two pieces. I've measured it across there. It was just over 12.5 centimetres, and I've cut it in the centre. Now you'll see a slight line there. The reason I do that is so I know that that's where the pen will meet when I put it back together and put it on my pen mandrel. If you don't do that, you could get, obviously you can see the grain there, it's following that route. I want to make sure it's assembled the same way, so I don't want it to go back like that or like that. So put a pencil mark across there just so you know where it goes. It's because I'm using a slimline kit as well. All you need is the bushes what come with the kit, and I'm drilling it out with a 7mm drill bit. So we've got the two bits drilled out, and we need to put the brass tubes inside the wood. This is really important what you do before you just slide them in and glue them in. Obviously if they're brass, they're really smooth. You want to give something for the glue to bite onto, so what you do is just get a bit of sandpaper, really sand it down. So once these are scored, what we want to do is just get some super glue. You can buy a specialist pen glue, but I just use a standard super glue. Obviously it's going to go on your hands. You can put gloves on if you want. Once it's set inside, you really want to leave it good 5 minutes just to make sure it's nice and cured. So the next part needs to be done with cautious. Obviously we've got the brass barrel glued into the wood, but we want it to be nice and flush to make a nice pen. We don't want no gaps, and we don't want no wood sticking out there. We want it to be flush with the brass barrel. So I've got this tool here fitted into my drill. Now if you haven't got one of these to start off with, you could use a bandsaw if you was careful, just to get it nice and level. So all this does, it fits inside the brass barrel. Hold it nice and tight. That's all I'm doing, is just cleaning the top off. So now we've drilled and faced the barrels themselves. Obviously I said before about the line, you can see the barrel line there. Once we start turning, that's going to disappear. But if you want to assemble it in a way that the grain is still going to look nice like that, what you can do is get a marker pen, and inside the barrel, I don't know if you'll see, I've just made 2 marks, so I know when they sit together it'll look nice, so it'll be presented nice and well, and that's what it's about. We want to present it nice and neat. So we've got the new pen mandrel here. So if you've used the original one before, which I have on some of my videos, to adjust it, it's not as simple as this. With this, you use just the Allen key, and you can adjust this length of this tube here. So all I'm going to do is use the 3 bushes what comes with the toolkit itself. These are designed for the 7mm pen kits. It comes with 5 of these, but I'm only using 3 of those. So you can see there, that barrel there is too short. So what we're going to do, this little Allen key what comes with the set, just loosen that and position it where we want it. Again, with this pen saver, you don't want just the tip holding it because it's going to wobble. You want it quite a bit into the tool just to give it a bit more support. You can adjust this when it's on the lathe, and that's what I will probably do. Into the headstock itself, and we'll go to the tailstock here. So you can see there, you've got the 2 lines there. I want them to be in line with each other, so when I turn it, it turns nicely. All you have to do is just rotate this slightly, get the Allen key and adjust it in. Fit your tailstop and put tension on it, make sure they're nice and tight. And when you compare it against this one here, so this is the MT2 universal kit with the spaces there, it's so much easier to adjust. Obviously that there is $39.99, still a great piece of kit. But then you want to buy the pen mandrel saver, which is on top. So by the time you bought the pen mandrel saver and the kit, you're going to be up to nearly the £100 mark anyway. And you don't have to keep adjusting these here. So with this, you have to get two spanners, and loosen it off just to get the position right. Then you just tighten it up with this here for different tension. So obviously we've got to finish this off and sand it down, make it nice and smooth. I've used a scraper to put it into a position where I am comfy sanding it. Obviously I've tapered it down to the barrels as well, and I've got a bit of a flute here just so when you grab the pen it feels nice. And sometimes you can make pens too thin and it just feels like you're holding a stick, so I want it to feel nice and secure. So I've sanded it all the way down to 600 grit. It's nice and smooth, so what we're going to do is protect it. So first we're going to put it on some sand sealer, the Chestnut Product 1. And I also like putting Canuba wax on. Some people like doing it, some people don't. I've never had an issue using sand sealer and Canuba wax, because afterwards I'm going to be putting the lacquer just to give it a bit more strength to the pen. Now time to assemble the pen. So you can see there you've got the two finished pieces of tubing, and we need to push all the bits into the pen. I've got a pen press. If you haven't got one of those, if you're really careful, you can use a vise, but I decided to go for a pen press because I'm going to be making more pens. So what this does, you've got these different attachments here. It's just to support the tool, so you're not going to bend the pieces of equipment that goes into the pen in the tool. So we don't want to twist it and snap anything. So all you do, just line it up. You've got that there. Obviously in a vise you can do that, yes, but this is a little bit more controlled. So just support the pen itself, just push it into place. So you can see there, it's pushed into place there. Then you've got the tube itself. So I'm going to start from the top, well, the bottom of the pen, and work my way to the top. So this brass tube here, ideally what I normally do is push it to that line there, and by doing that you normally get it to where you need it. You can make slight adjustments inwards, but you can't take much out. So the benefit of this over a vise, you can see here I keep moving these here, and that's just so I can put longer pieces in, so you've got long pieces there. So it's alright if you've got a big vise, but some people at home have only got small vices. So all I want to do there, just bring it until you can feel the bite point, and just really support it and just squeeze it into place. So to tell how this is set, this is where the pen screws in. So you'll notice here I've got a blue pen. This pen's for my daughter. She's not very well at the moment and she doesn't write in black pens, so I ordered some more infills in blue. So all you do is just screw that into the top and twist it. So you can see there where it's screwed in, it wants to go in a little bit more really, for that end to sit out. So all I'm going to do, again, just put it into the tool jig itself, and here I can just adjust that back. I'm just going to put it back a tiny bit more, and there we've got it in. You can see there it extends all the way out where we need it to. Then we've got the collar. Push that on by hand. You can see because I've been using the bushings what come with the kit, it fits nicely with those. Then we've got the top piece here, so what we want to do, we want to put the clip on it. So just push the two clips together. And you'll notice I'm always putting the metal part of the pen to this bushing here, and it's designed to stop it from scratching and damaging the bushing. See there, it's nice and fitted, and all we have to do is just line it up. So you can see there, that's where it was lined up, so you can see it follows the grain nicely. Then we've got a nice little pen there. It's really easy to do. If you want to watch any other videos of me making things or any suggestions, put a like and comment in the bottom, and I'll try my best to respond to you.